Beets.
Beets. Okay, I'm heading over there to see what's going on in the Charmed Kitchen. Is that what we call it, the Charmed Kitchen?
The Charmed Kitchen.
That's right. Judy Strauss is here from the Charmed Kitchen, and she's been putting together these beets all morning. And when you say beets to people, sometimes they don't know what you can do with them.
I have to tell you, I've got some reactions from people, beets black and all that sort of thing. But I think you need to kind of look at them. They're incredibly nutritious. They're available locally right now in the farm markets. It's all edible. The roots are edible, but also the leaves are terrific, and you can do all these different things with them. So I've got some different dishes that you'll be able to sample. We've got beet relish, which is kind of traditional, and then I've got a recipe made with beets and greens and potatoes. The potatoes actually picked up the color of the beets.
Now this beet relish here that we see here that you made fresh, I think is one of the things that gave beets a bad name, because when you buy that stuff in the jar, you open up that jar, it's pickly.
It's too strong. This is more of a sweet sour, and it mellows it out a little bit. And you can eat beets raw, but most times people boil them first, and then you peel them, and then you can do all kinds of things with them.
You can roast them too, right?
You can roast them too. They're great on the grill, or you can roast them in the oven. It gives a different flavor to them. I've even got a cold soup today made with watermelon.
Oh, this is it right here?
That's it right there. Do I have a chance to,
yeah, let's do it. Let's rock it.
Just equal parts cooked beets.
I'm so excited. I forgot we're going to cook something.
I know. We get to actually make something today. And watermelon.
Watermelon.
So that gives it some sweetness.
Because beets have a lot of sweetness already, right?
They have a natural sweetness to them. You don't have to add anything else. I'll hopefully not make the sound people too crazy. Let's see if we can get it to...
That's all right.
Yeah, we'll get it to blend up a little bit.
Here's what we'll do. Let's open
give
it up
it
a
a
little
mush.
bit. Yeah, I'll give you a little
There we
mush
go.
here.
We'll give it a little mush and get it started. Probably should put the watermelon in first.
Okay, put the lid on, no, because we'll
Yeah,
paint the ceiling.
All right, there we go. It's starting to work a little bit better now. I'm going to be brave. Whoa, there we go. We got it. Yay. No problems.
I want to get an umbrella just in case. I don't
Oh,
want it going up. It's coming down to get
It's in
you.
my kitchen after prepping, and then we just put it out in a bowl, and we'll pour it.
Okay.
Pour it out. You can add a little salt and pepper to it if you like. You can even have it as a smoothie.
I'm interested in that watermelon aspect. It's really delicious.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah, it's delicious.
Isn't that fun?
My teeth red?
No, you look good. You look good.
Thank you very much.
And as a last resort, if people really don't want to eat beets in their more natural state, we have chocolate beet cake.
Somebody told me that beets were in cake before you knew it was in cake.
They were. The original red velvet cake was made with beets for
that's
the
what
color.
made it red.
That's what made it red.
And boy, I tell you, people have red velvet cake all the time. They don't know why it's red.
Well, now mostly people use artificial color, but it's really, I think, even better when you use the beets. Think of it like zucchini bread or carrot cake. The vegetable adds natural moisture to it and some flavor.
And we were talking about sweetness in beets. I mean, there are certain products that you reduce the sugar out of the beet to get the sugar. So I mean, that's how sweet they are. A lot of sugar.
And that's a different kind of beet than you find at the store or the local farm market, because there are sugar beets. Let me see what you think. You want to try the cake?
I'm going to try this.
Think?
Well, it's really moist looking too.
It's really moist. Now I just did it with powdered sugar. You can also do a cream cheese frosting on it the way you would a carrot cake. What do you think?
I like it.
Yeah, pretty good.
Mike Bison, the guys here, said when he was a kid and they used to get powdered sugar on cake like this, they'd go blow it on each other.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. But again, like I said, they're so versatile. They're out there in the markets. You can just take a beet, peel it like a carrot, and grate it raw and put it right on your salad, and it's terrific.
And when you roast these things, you put them in the oven and roast them. You put rubber gloves on, you just go like this and it peels them, doesn't it?
The peel slips right off after they're roasted. And if you're going to boil them, you want to cut and leave about 2 inches of the stem and then boil them, and that's going to leave more of the color in the beets. If you trim them too closely and boil them, you don't want to boil all the color out of the beets. You want the color to stay in.
Oh, that is really good.
Thank you. I thought you would like that.
So that recipe, we have the recipe too?
All the recipes are going to be on the website so people can go and
this has golden beets in it too?
That is potato.
Oh.
That's actually called Martha's Beets. I have a friend named Martha who years ago just had gone to the market and picked up some onions and some potatoes and beets with the greens and just threw this together for us one afternoon, and it's still one of my favorite beet recipes.
No offense to Michael Jackson, but you should write a cookbook and call it Beat It. How about that?
I think we can do that.
That sounds
I think
good.
we can do that.
It's called the Charmed Kitchen.
The Charmed Kitchen, that's the website, and I'm teaching cooking camps with kids this time of year, so you can go on the website and find out where I'm going to be.
Yahoo, I love it all. Okay, still to come on New Day Cleveland. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Love